All right, so I want to talk to you about dreams and how it's connected to the spiritual world. It's not just psychological. So, when you ingest, and I've tested this on myself, when you ingest demonic content, rap, a lot of imagery in movies and TV shows, you are supplanting this type of demonic seed. It's an agreement because you agree to watch it. So you agree to let this energy within you. I know this. It'll travel to the dream realm. So the crazy thing about dreams is, first of all, for the people who understand dream meanings and did a little bit of research, you know that, yeah, on a psychological level, it is in real time applicable to your lives and figuring out, especially in terms of trauma and certain character glitches that you might have. How do you heal certain wounds? Why are you dreaming certain things? Why do your dreams take place in certain environments for some of us? Now, in terms of the people who don't have dreams like that, this could be a dietary thing. You're eating too late, you're eating the wrong things. You know, you might need to get in better shape, honestly. Get more oxygen to that brain. You know what I'm saying? More nutrients to your brain. I do believe that it could also be a spiritual blockage. So you do certain practices and then now you're able to travel, because essentially what it is astral projection on a certain level. See, the body and the brain might be actually at rest, but that's physical. The conscious is not physical, bro. It's inserted inside of this machine, what we call a body, bro. Seriously, this is a biological vehicle, but it's not who we are. And I recognize that, honestly. Because ultimately, you're going to leave this body behind. It's going to be your spirit and that energy that travels to another realm, period. Having said that, I want to tell y'all once again. So when you're dreaming, you might actually come in contact with certain entities. And the trick is to keep you in the dream. Is to keep you unaware that it's a dream. You can train yourself to be aware that it's a dream. And when you are aware that you are in a dream, you can actually shape the dream. Now, I've only been able to do this twice in my life, and I swear to Christ, this is real. Dang, life imitates art. Inception, dog. It's just now hitting me how real that actually is. Yeah, you can actually shape your dreams, though, but that's only when you become conscious. I don't remember being attacked by people because I was conscious. I just remember this eerie feeling of, actually, I remember the first time I controlled it, and I don't know how. It's so deep. I was watching The Hills Have Eyes. This is where the dream happened. And these monsters start attacking me, and somehow I wake up in a dream, and I realize it's a dream. And then I start laughing at these dudes. And my mind put them in chairs, bro. It was like they blinked into chairs tied down, bro. And I proceeded to be a torturer in that nightmare. Seriously, I was like Dean Winchester in hell, bro. Torturing demons, I swear to God. So, and I literally remember this. I will never forget this dream. Because it was so powerful, like the power that you get and how real it was. But anyway, I realized these spirits, your subconscious mind is actually alive. And it's a different thinking process. And it works differently in dreams. It does not work the same when you are conscious. It can't. It's almost like a quantum being. The subconscious is operating within the quantum matrix, bro. I swear to God, bro. It has to be. Because it's like a quantum being. Because as soon as you go to sleep, it's operating in this dimension, running shit. And you're not consciously aware of it, bro. So it's crazy. But you can talk to your subconscious. And it takes place through these figures that take shape in your dreams. But you got to get more control over your mind. It's very interesting. You're not always going to be in control. I don't care how trained you are, how much of a Jedi you are. Look, I'm a Jedi too. I wouldn't be walking this path if I wasn't, y'all. But it don't matter what type of Jedi you is, dog. What type of light bringer you is, you're not going to be able to control it all the time. Because this thing is strong as hell. You've met your match, and it's yourself in another realm. Y'all don't get how much truth is in this one. Anyway, I believe that when you can get control of the dream, though, you can choose then to travel to different dimensions, and you can choose at that point to acquire different information for your life. I feel like this is actually a cheat code. The problem is you might be making certain deals with certain entities while you're asleep, and you're not even consciously aware of it. So you got to be careful who you encounter and how far you drift in your sleep. As far as I can tell, the subconscious is literally trained and created to keep you sleep in your sleep, bro. And not even necessarily in your sleep in your dream. The subconscious is actually like your ego. It's like your alter ego. Dang, it is your alter ego. Wow. The subconscious is the ultimate alter ego, bro. Jesus Christ. This is hate right here. All right, so I get a lot of great content between the hours of 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., the witching hour, some of y'all might call it. It's approximately a little after 4 right now. I'm going to post this in a minute after I watch it like 10 times. Moving past all that, let's get back to dreams, though. I want y'all to pay attention, start journaling. If dreams didn't have, first of all, we know it has a psychological, once again, application. But there is a spiritual application, and I believe if you look at it, matter of fact, just test it. I've tested these things. I've went days consuming like demonic movies. I'm talking Pinhead, I'm talking Jason, Freddy, I'm talking Nefarious, I'm talking Constantine, I'm talking The Exorcist, I'm talking all of this type of, like, especially movies where the demon is actually kind of expressing his hate for humanity. I was seeking understanding, right? And through that, man, I don't know. Tonight was a weird one. I was surrounded by it was like 3 people. I was actually in my childhood home. I'm walking up some steps, and it's these 3 dudes. And as they're walking up the steps, they're getting bigger. And they kept asking me, so you want karma? So you believe in karma? So you want karma? So you believe in karma? Do you really want karma? And like they had like these creepy looks on their faces. And I'm like, I talk about karma, or I definitely used to talk about it on my TikTok. But I ain't really been making karma and like how to deal with people a priority on this platform yet. Like, my perception hasn't landed on surface level relationships, how to really deal with negative people and things of that nature, right? Based off my own wisdom, spirit, and life experience, and education. So for me to have a dream about karma, where I'm getting creeped out by it, I was like, oh, okay. It wasn't a horrible demonic dream, but I literally was watching demonic content yesterday, and tonight I had that dream where they giving me this creepy ass feeling, and I got like no control. But it was like, I've trained myself to be able to wake up in dreams. So I'm not always aware, but once I started getting that feeling, like I knew something was off. The reality is, when you become slightly conscious in your sleep, in your dreams, you will know that something's off, because it's like the color's always off. It's like it's always a little blurry in the background. It's always like, it's like you're not moving as fast. You're not as strong when you're hitting somebody or something. You know what I mean? It's like, and you might be punching super slow. There are glitches in a dream realm where you can kind of figure out and start to wake up in your dreams. But I believe it takes spiritual training. So you got to get stronger with whatever religion or spiritual practice you have. Because when you can do that, you can start to actually become more spiritually sound and strong in the dream, giving you a higher inclination of waking up. And now you might be able to drift off and get even more information for your life. You don't know. You might meet your guardian angel. You might meet your higher self, bro. But it's not a physical place. This is literally a spiritual realm. Anyway, I know that these things work. I tested them on myself. I just went through it tonight. And it wasn't a horrible demonic dream, but they do get worse, especially when you're, again, choosing and agreeing to watch this type of stuff. Everything happens by agreement. It's not happenstance in regards to people. So having said that, when you agree to put on a demonic movie or listen to demonic music, you agree to let this energy inside of you, thus you agree to these nightmares. Or who knows what else you agree to let be supplanted into your mind and maybe even your life. You understand what I'm telling you? All right. So basically, start journaling. You know, if you're interested in different aspects of yourself in the spiritual realm, start doing your research and sleep well.